sugar. I can hear you.
Yo, pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is bumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping.
Step to the rhythm, step to the rhyme. I got an open mind, so watch your own get inside. Tune in, turn on, do what doing that's right. Ladies rock like these to a high. Hey, 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 ladies, come on down. Hey, 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 you believe in love? Hey, ladies, 'cause I got something to say about it, and it goes something like this. I'm free. Let's go. That's the end?
Okay, kids, time for bed. Come on, I'll tuck you in a little bit. Oh, hi. Welcome. You're just in time for the party. Would you like a cheese puff?
No.
How about a little wine?
You can be anything you want to be there.
You can see anything you want to see there.
There's excitement in the air for you and me there. Fancy free there. Take your family there. But you've got to be there.
Yeah.
You just got to be there. You'll feel free there. You'll be what you want to be. See what you want to see. 7 holes the key there. Be there.
Oh, honestly, there's nothing funny about men in wigs.
Just you and me there. You just got to be there. Got to be there. Be there. The time is now. Be there.
You've got to be there.
Yeah.
You just got to be there. You'll feel free there. You'll be what you want to be. See what you want to see. There'll be you and me there. Be there.
Hello, customers. It's nearly 6 o'clock. Pack up and piss off.
Believe me, this first section is strictly for laughs. I mean, some of these scenes are so funny, you're gonna laugh your sides off.
That's better. Cheese and pickle. Basic.
And we are anything but cheese and pickle basic.
Perhaps Sharon should try the new M&S strawberry salata.
Fruzzo Sando.
Oh, is it that?
Fruzzo Sando.
Hello, darlings.
We hope you enjoyed our Fruzzo Sando video, which we made at the weekend. We are planning more pie cookery videos.
Pie cookery.
We want to get some kitchen utensils, don't we, for the either the pies to try or Bobby and Suki to try.
I think Bobby and Suki.
Hello, everybody.
I've had a lovely week. The heat wave was a bit of a surprise, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's not been. We've had a bad week with Peggy, haven't we?
Yeah, she's not worked well with the heat.
But she's all right now. She had to go in the vets last week.
Yeah, but with the as I said, with the lovely vet, we've back on track with her.
Back on track.
She had another pill added into the mix.
Patience wearing thin.
So she's healthy. She's downstairs performing her 1960s landlady, popping her head through the door, going, "What's going up there?"
We normally put the telly on for Peggy, but I put the telly on and it was all football. It was football or Wimbledon.
She normally likes EastEnders, doesn't she?
Yeah, and we said Peggy didn't want to watch Match of the Day, so we turned it off.
So Jamie creeps upstairs to set this up, and then I sort of give it 10 minutes, and I sort of creep upstairs, and then I look round downstairs, and she's just her head's just popping out the door, like, "I hope you got no men up there."
Anyway, we are happy to be with you on this fine Wednesday night. We've just noticed that Marcia is in the YouTube chat room. That's my sister-in-law, who is now home.
And doing well, recovering and getting better every day.
So she says, "Hi boys, it's me and him from home. Thanks everyone for all the kind messages. I'm feeling better every day."
Yeah.
So lots of love to Marcia. Right, time for, I guess we should do...
Where are you? Where are you? Leslie Avenue!
Do you know, I will never, ever get bored of that. How long have we had
Where are you? Where are you? Leslie Avenue!
How long has that been on our show? It's been quite
Ages.
2 years?
Probably 2 years. No.
Oh, wow.
It's 4 years to the day since we first ever went live on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah.
It's 4 years.
4 years, 2001.
Is the Wig and Slingback about 4 years old?
Yeah, well, we didn't start as a Wig and Slingback, did we?
Good as.
We named it the Wig and Slingback.
Oh, and
yeah,
look,
4
here
years.
we are.
Here we are. There's lots of new people. Lots of people are gone.
Yeah, lots of people have gone. We've noticed that.
Lots of people have disappeared. Lots of new people.
But replaced with lovely fun people.
Lots of same people who've been here from the OG time.
Yeah.
So, 4 years we've been doing it.
So thanks for staying with us.
We look at the numbers and we think, if they don't get more in, should we give it up? But we always get enough in.
Yeah.
Anyway, keep clicking that thumbs up like button. Right, who are you? Where are you? Let's have a look. So,
Paul Esselmore.
Paul Hesselmore was first through the door. Says, I'm pretty giddy tonight. This hot weather and water retention is giving me rising damp.
Rising damp, damp, damp.
It's climbing up the walls. Rising damp, damp, damp. What's that from? The Hammer horror film. The Hammer comedy film.
The film Rising Damp.
Tracy 30 is here from NYC.
NYC. What is it about you?
It'll be hot for Tracy. Coral is here, and I guess Paul's mostly watching footy. But Coral says it's her last night in Scarborough.
Oh.
We missed you, Coral. We haven't met up with Coral. We were going to meet up on Saturday, but she had some bad news. And so, yeah, we haven't seen Coral. We've been so near but so far.
We don't want to meet up for a little nosh.
Next to the door is Nibbles and Bubbles, who have just said, we're rehearsing tonight. Have fun.
Bye.
How inconsiderate of Banana Drama.
But they need to rehearse their play.
Yeah, they're putting on a new play at a festival in...
Are we going to the festival?
Where did someone lick a plug hole? In that movie?
Saltburn.
In Saltburn.
Saltburn.
I think so. Katie N is
Hello,
through the
Katie
door.
doll.
Katie N, now a new addition on the YouTube. Katie N's got a little crown next to her name with number 2 next to it.
Top fan.
Which means she's a top fan.
Of the night.
Philip Bracciaforte is livid over there.
Why is it saying number 2? Is it because she's the second one in?
Second top fan. She's lost her second. Oh. She's dropped down to number 8.
Oh, I'm not sure about these things.
We're able to look at the ratings.
I think it gives people the ump.
Tracy 30 said Coral Daft. Gareth is in Porto, and he's number 1 top fan. Ola from Porto, his laundry's done. He's got freshly baked bedclothes on the bed, and he's given the place a deep clean. Oh, he's like Kim Woodburn.
Freshly baked bedclothes.
Don't you love fresh bedclothes?
Why is it baked? Is it because it's been ironed?
I think he just means, yeah.
Or been out in the
freshly
hot
done.
sun.
Live from the other side, as popular in death as in life, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Cilla Black.
Yeah.
So Cilla is here. Cilla's saying hello to everyone. 7 Network is here.
Hello, dolls. How are you?
7 Network. He's number 1 top fan now. He dethroned Gareth from Porto. I'll give up on those now. He says, me and Mr. Pineapple have been together 25 years tomorrow.
Congratulations. We don't have an anniversary song, do we?
We can give you the happy birthday song.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
Anniversary.
Happy anniversary to you.
So happy anniversary, Jason, darling, and Sean. Andrew Jones is here. Hello, Andrew, my love.
Darling of the little pussycats.
Now, Andrew...
He wants a ginger pussy.
Took our advice and went and watched Welcome to Whoop Whoop.
He did, didn't he?
Straight after us last week.
And
so we got a message about midnight from Andrew.
Then did he watch Priscilla, didn't he, as well?
And he loved it, and then watched Priscilla straight afterwards. So if you've not watched Welcome to Whoop Whoop yet, watch it.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Anyone else? BG Bear's here. Hello, BG, my love. Katie is the first person to answer our question of the week. So the question of the week is, who are you? Where are you? And what meal did you used to look forward to on holiday? And Katie is in Barbados, and she says, dessert in funny-shaped animals.
Oh, where was that,
I
dolls?
wonder what she means. Scylla, she says she's in a crypt, and she used to love some Spanish paella with Bobby.
Oh, Scylla, that's why you passed over in Spain, didn't you?
Oh, did she?
Yeah, on a balcony.
Oh, Scylla, we're sorry to bring that up. Dale Ibbetson's here. Good evening, Dale.
Hi, Dale.
Andrew and Bisto and Claudia are all in Stourbridge. Andrew said, we only ever ate out on holiday, so that was the most amazing thing ever, even if the food was lousy.
Yeah.
Yeah, eating out with your family. I remember we went to a hotel once. Only time we went to a hotel. And we had a meal in the hotel. But we were on the ground floor, big family room. We opened the window and we did like commando jumps out the window into the car park. I think we got told to leave the hotel. Tell me if that's right, Mum and Dad.
Naughty boys.
We were very naughty. Mad Abba fan, hello darlings. A bottle of Prosecco for me. Time to celebrate or to block out, depending on your opinion, of being 25 for the second time.
Happy 25 for the second time.
Happy
Happy birthday. Happy 50th.
It's not so bad being 25 for the second time, is it?
No, we both
love it.
We're both there. Well, I'm there. Alan's been there.
I've been there.
My dad is in, which means my mum is here. Hello, my love.
Hi.
BG Bear he's in the Love Shack, baby, and he liked Camp Stew. Not a nickname of someone called Stuart. He said, Mum used to make it on the many camping holidays to the Lake District in the tent, a £1 wonder on a little gas stove.
Oh, but that was nice.
Coral's in her last night in Scarborough, and she says fish and chips followed by an ice cream sundae.
Oh, she's having that tonight.
Lily Law is here. She's back from her German trips. Welcome back, Lily Law. Claire Beatty is here. JPV, Jennifer in West Essex, is here. Long distance Clara. And she says Busy Bee's chips in Brid.
Ooh.
If Mika's in, she'll know what Busy Bee chips in Brid is. Dale might know. Busy Bee chips, are they good? Are they the best? Anyone else here? Pauline Grant. Pauline Grant is over in the United States, I think.
She's getting the snacks and the cheese.
She's getting some snacks and cheese. Andrew Jones says we used to sometimes on holiday have chippy chips with vegetable soup over it. Loved it. Does that sound nice?
Yeah, Mum used to give me chippy chips with oxtail soup on it. We loved it.
Lots of love for Marcia. BG Bear wants spam and ketchup. Helen is here. Helen from Hull.
Hi, Helen from Old Dolls.
Pauline Grant wants some more cookery videos from the pies. Joel Hazeldine is here. Hello, Joel. Peggy's out in the garden. She can hear she's barking up here. Let's have a look. I missed a lot of things. Zanduk TV's here. It says, loving the new titles. Zanduk's not been here for a few months.
Well, they're new to him.
Says, hello, Alan and Jamie and everyone watching. I love fish and chips from the Pontins Prestatin Jackpot Bar.
Wow.
This is what we want detail.
Yes.
And he says the pies could have a cooking series like Eggs and Baker. Mika Magic. Mika's from Brid.
Mika Magic.
She looked forward to baklava and Turkish tea.
Oh,
Turkish tea.
I used to get baklava, didn't I, in my Greek holidays?
Tracy 30 then retracted a message. Tracy 30 says it's 96 degrees there in NYC, better than 100 last week. She's prepping for her July the 4th celebrations on Friday.
Oh, and July the 4th is a very special day for one of our members. Press the happy birthday button for Coral Daft.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Coral.
There we are. Coral's just said, great day. Can I say how old she is? Well, she said it. 66th birthday.
No.
Leslie-Ann Lynch is here. Helen says she loves bedclothes baked in the sun on the line, and she loves a crispy towel too. I was just saying that to you, wasn't I? I love a towel when it's been on the line, crispy and a bit harsh to the skin, a bit exfoliating. Lots of love for Coral's birthday. Hey Lee J is here.
Hey Lee J.
Dale's in Brid. He used to enjoy a crab salad after we dressed the crab ourselves on holiday.
That's just showing off, isn't it?
Dad says, or Mum, that we didn't get thrown out of the hotel. We chose to leave the hotel.
There's a big difference.
Nice. Scylla would like to know, what are these funny shaped animals, Katie?
Yeah.
And Bijou Bear said he liked goulash and chips on holiday from the Northman Chippy in Hawkshead.
Well, that sounds lovely.
And Scylla likes the name Jackpot Bar.
Yeah, I do.
Right, over this side.
Okay, TC. We've got our lovely Welsh boy, Mark Hall from the Welsh office. Sarah Simpson is asking how we are with our lovely little dog Peggy. And Sarah Simpson said her best holiday food would be roast dinners from her nan's when she's going to visit her in Devon, I'd imagine. Gabs Chassé, hello darlings. Our lovely Liz, Liz R. Woodford, who of course is Katie's mum. I like this when she wrote this. She says, holiday food is McDonald's nuggets shoved in Katie's cake hole because of too many alcoholic beverages. I'd like to see a photo of that.
Katie has said she'll send me a photo of the funny shaped dessert animals. If I can get it, it'll be on my phone. I'll hold it up. I might not be able to show you it.
Our lovely Polly Pineapple reception, who's enjoying her 25th anniversary tomorrow, says, Seaside chips, classy.
Well, so Seaside chips, how do you want them served to you? Do people want them in a box? Do people want them in a tray? Do people want them wrapped up in paper?
Or in a
Or do people
kern?
want them in a kern?
I prefer paper.
Wrapped up in paper, like a parcel.
Because I'm a greedy grunt. Boxes define the space.
No.
They'll go, oh, we'll just fill that. We won't add any more. Paper, they just shovel them on, don't they?
Just pile them on.
Cones, well, that's in itself says that you're not going to get many.
So, box.
Patience wearing thin.
Cone.
Patience wearing thin.
Paper. Paper. Our lovely Glenda Young is also in Scarborough, visiting Scarborough, writing an extra.
She's like Jessica Fletcher. So she's here for a week of intensive writing to finish her latest crime novel.
And Glenda says, having fruit juice for breakfast on holiday is
No, as a starter.
As a starter. Oh, for a starter.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Not for breakfast.
Oh, as a starter.
So it's
So a holiday meal, a glass of fruit juice as the starter was rather posh.
and
I'm sorry, I read that wrong. I thought it was like breakfast because I remember I used to get giddy, didn't I?
fruit juice at breakfast.
Ooh, yeah.
Posh.
And if you could have apple and orange, even better.
Do you remember we went on holiday and we used to get breakfast? There was a place and we used to get it through a hatch.
Yeah.
And you never saw the people serving it.
No, I saw her. She was really giddy. She looked like a very pretty Doreen Anderson from Solomon H.
Where were we in Greece?
It was Santorini at the Alexandra Hotel.
And it was a little hatch.
And there was only about 4 or 5 couples
Pre-prepared
there
tray.
that week because we went early in the. And so it was just a very simple breakfast. But she'd giggle at you and push his tray to you and then run off. And
What was on the tray?
On the tray was like a pot of jam, some bread, some like Madeira cake,
Yeah, a cheese slice.
a cheese slice, a ham slice, and a glass of orange.
A egg?
Sometimes a boiled egg. But we loved it, didn't we?
Sometimes a bowl of
Yogurt.
like cheap cornflakes, and the milk never tastes like proper milk.
No, the cornflakes were a bit damp.
Next person.
A lovely Dickie Bobby Duffer from Skelmersdale in Lancashire. It says, any meal as long as they're not country. I did laugh at his video. Get about Dad. Boom. Where he takes his son to day trips. And he goes, oh, we're forever just ending up in McDonald's. But I love McDonald's. Nothing wrong with that.
Just can I get some chip talk?
Chip talk.
Leslie Ann Lynch wrapped.
Yeah.
Mika, got to get the chips at the bottom soaked in vinegar.
Yeah.
BG Bear, paper, no seagulls.
Yeah.
Helen, seaside chips in paper with salt and vinegar. Andrew Jones in a cone with loads of salt and vinegar. Scylla, my Bobby liked a box, but I like a cone. And Helen wants to what is saying about posh starters. Who remembers melon boat being a starter?
Sometimes with a cherry on it.
And things. Coral says wrapped in newspaper. Mika said seaside chips in paper. And Mike is in that council estate north of London, Watford. Holiday food, a dessert that wasn't either ice cream or rice pudding. And it's Mike that is 50.
We're up to, in the Facebook snug, we're up to Philippe Tiago Bracaforte. He says he never had a specific holiday meal, but he's quite enjoying trying a meal from the country he is visiting. He enjoys trying things. Visiting Europe, the exotic Fanta Lemon.
Fanta Lemon.
Now, Aldi do a nice lemon, don't they?
They do, but do you remember when Fanta Lemon was like foreign?
Yeah.
Lemon.
And orange Fanta in Greece is like bright orange. Wrong. Neil Sandwell from Blackpool. Lovely Sandwells. He likes a frittata. And Lady V loves a Canarian mango sorbet.
Neil purposely sounds like a swinger, doesn't he?
Well, he sounds like a sort of Alan Bennett swinger, doesn't he?
It all sounds like sexual innuendo.
Well, I took to my frittata while she had a Canarian mango slush.
Oh, we went to the Canary Islands and I got served what only I can describe as a frittata. Lady V was satisfied with a Canarian mango sorbet, but I would rather not.
Next year, we're back at Bognor Regis having a melon boat.
Oh, give me the jackpot bar.
Lovely Polly Pineapples is reminding me to hit the like button. Karen Avey, all the way from Canada. She's popped in, say hello. She looked forward to her mother's gravy and mashed potatoes.
Now, is that proper gravy like we'd have? Or is it talking about
gravy?
American gravy?
Biscuits and gravy.
Which is like a creamy white sauce.
Kate's cooking made biscuits and gravy today.
Let's have a look. Okay. Elizabeth R. Woodford is illuminating us on Katie's habit and says...
was that the animal ice cream in Portugal?
We were like, well, is it like RuPaul says, bringing families together?
Yeah. Sonia, hello, darling. Sonia from
You never
Scarborough.
stop me from loving you. It doesn't even matter what you put us through. You'll never stop me from loving you.
She said she's not really thinking of a holiday meal, but she sort of loves a slush puppy or an ice cream oyster.
Oh, it doesn't surprise me that Sonia loves an ice cream oyster.
Yeah.
Because Sonia's a bit like our mate Zoe.
Yeah, she's
and
classy.
Zoe would always have an ice cream oyster in
Yeah.
Whitstable.
Yeah. And only posh ice cream men do oysters, don't they? Jason Rigby says he loves an oyster. He says he don't think, mate, don't get them anymore. Lovely Nikki Baxter. Hello, darlings. Little Nikki Baxter with Little Biscuit. Little Biscuit the Pussycat. Nicola Utting from Mansfield. Used to love a steak witch from Haven in Hastings. Is that the Haven Holiday Park?
On the way home from the kids' disco.
Oh, yeah. Do a bit of a dance now. And shove
Kids' disco.
Then shove a sarnie in your gob.
We wrote a sketch set in a holiday camp ages ago, before Isolation Creations, back when we lived in London. And I was a very camp redcoat called JJ. And my main job was working on Crocodisco.
Crocodisco. Well, while we're talking about having lovely meals on holiday, lovely Suzanne Elizabeth George is actually in Fuerteventura waiting on a seafood shanty.
I wonder what a seafood shanty is. A shanty's a song, isn't it?
I would imagine it's a collection of seafood.
Gabby Chassé.
When I would go back on holiday to NYC, what is it about you?
NYC, what is it about you?
From a street vendor, I'd get a hot dog with everything on it. And a very salty pretzel.
I bet she would.
Oh, I said his tummy can't handle that anymore.
Oh.
Carolina Ballerina from Bridlington. Crepes in France and langoustine.
Me and Carolina, we grew up in the same sort of Swallows and Amazons world.
We did. Nikki says croissant out of the oven, sliced. Oh, yeah.
With best butter and jam.
Ooh, bit of apricot jam. Ooh.
Zanduck TV says, I've not been on for a while. Lots going on. It doesn't matter. We're only teasing you. Happy Canada Day for yesterday. BG Bear is saying, I think, to Karen Avey.
Yeah.
Leslie Ann Lynch says, I just turned into Mavis Riley. I was doing Alan Bennett.
I don't really know.
And Jason Darcy has arrived. Coral Daft has retracted a message. Mad Aberfan says she remembers the grapefruit boat with a slice of orange on a cocktail stick for a sail.
Yep.
And I think that is up to date. Strawberry Sosando, says Leslie Ann Lynch, and Silla's wondering if a seafood shanty. That's what I was thinking of.
Like a song.
Yeah. Gabs Chassé, in the Portland area, we have Old Orchard Beach, our own Blackpool, a famous food treat are pier fries, our version of chips. They come in a box. You have to be very careful of the aggressive seagulls. You have to be careful of the aggressive seagulls here, Gabby.
Speaking of birds, in our garden we normally have little tiny little birds, which we've been feeding, haven't we?
Chaffinches.
Chaffinches, aren't they?
Chaffinches, yeah.
And this past week or so, we've had starlings, haven't we?
Yeah, loads of them, though.
We had about 18 the other day in the tree. So we're putting extra birdseed out, aren't we?
I was out in the garden the other day, and I was like Tippy Hedren trying to run back from that bird box. And then...
They're very noisy, aren't they, starlings?
Yeah, we get some irritating pigeons that rock up. There's
who
about
are,
4 of them.
We think they're owned by a man down the street or the next street who has these pigeons. He lets them fly out. They're very well fed and looked after.
They're dead greedy.
They're greedy. They come and steal our little birds' seed, don't they?
But when we were sat in the garden, the pigeons were in the box. What happened? Do you remember?
We think a baby kestrel came round and told the pigeons to frig off.
A kestrel swooped down at the pigeons.
It was like sandy coloured, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it did that sort of hover thing.
Yeah, it sort of swooped.
Honestly, we felt like we were in Kes for a minute,
And
didn't we?
it was a lot bigger than a normal garden bird. So we think it might have been a baby kestrel.
Well, we don't. Not a baby kestrel. It was a kestrel.
I felt like Kes.
We did. We were like. I was like Brian Glover.
You were like Ivy. Ivy Tilsley.
Can I show people my top?
Yep. Now, can people sort of recognise the sort of... And it's made by our lovely friend Mark and Mika, isn't it?
Yep. So it's one of Mika and her husband Mark's designs.
New line, and the phrase is sleep when you're dead.
Sleep when you're dead.
Enjoy life. Sleep when you're dead. Nikki says, as to chips, paper. Boxes, they can guesstimate. I agree with you. Paper gives you,
No, this is right. Give them that look and you get more scoops. Alan gives them that look.
I do. You do. Our chippy now, instead of just saying chips, they go small, medium or large. And you're like, well, you need to tell me how many I will get in small.
I go for medium.
How I get for medium and large. I mean, help me here. Mediums must be the best one to go for, isn't it?
Ellen Beat says the ducks that visit her and Chris have now bought the kids, and she says it's costing us a fortune in seed.
Philippe says he's had a magpie and a pigeon battling this week over his fat balls.
Oh, we couldn't have fat balls in the garden anymore.
No, Peggy
because the fat ball drops.
Well, they break and fall down.
And then Peggy eats
and
that
then she spews it up.
And then spews it up later on. So, what meals did you look forward to on holiday?
Well,
various holidays.
I've not been on holiday for a long, long time, but I used to love something called a Greek plate, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
Well, 2 meals. One was a Greek plate that only this one Greek taverna would do, and that is a plate with little bits of Greek food on it.
Little bits of everything.
So it'd be a little bit of moussaka.
A little bit of... Kapalakataka.
What's it called?
Pistachio.
Pistachio. A little bit of, what's the other one?
Gyros.
A little bit of gyros, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of tzatziki. Perfect. And the other meal I used to love with you was this little shack that used to do Mythos beer in a frosted glass.
Oh, yeah.
And just a chip and salad.
Gyros.
And
it was like about €2. I think it was €2 for the beer and the gyros.
And this was in Santorini, really posh.
It was run by an old fella. He wouldn't. It's like most people my age, but an old fella
with his son
who looked like Russell Brand back in the day when Russell Brand wasn't like a sexual predator.
And do you know when you got like a whole seafront row
allegedly.
of little cafes, and they're all like high end and posh, and everybody's like they're all like trying to drag you in. This guy never used to drag you in. He was like, "You come in if you could."
No, it was dead like.
And it was quite a bit ropey.
Really
wasn't it?
basic, yeah. It was ace. We went there every day, I think. Yeah. You used to like a mixed grill as well when we went on early holidays, and you were a carnivore.
Yeah. I did. I like a little because I never used to make things like that for myself, did I?
And fish with eyes, and fish with like the whole fish, little fried. What was that?
Sprats. Were they sprats?
Sprats or
white bait. And then once I ate
squeaky cheese.
Once I ate a fish dish. I think it was it Briam?
No, Briam's what I used to get, and they used to say, "You must try the Briam, a wonderful vegetarian food." And it was just like
sea bass,
an aubergine and tomato.
Anyway, I picked the meat off this fish and held it up like a sort of cartoon, didn't I? You know when you get a little cartoon.
Yeah, we've got the photo somewhere.
What's your favourite holiday meal? Egg.
Egg. When Alan went veggie, when Alan turned to veggie, we like.
Well,
I think we only had maybe one or two holidays since Alan went veggie, and That was amazing, because then what we would do is get lots of little plates. And I really like that sort of tapasy thing when it's not dead expensive tapas. I don't like tapas in this country because I find it overpriced.
Oh, yes.
I like it when you get little meals and then you share. That's my favourite food. So, I like that.
Yeah.
But now when I go to America, I love finding like a diner when I'm in America. It's not good for my stomach and it's not good for vegetarian. But I love it. I love the atmosphere of a diner. I love the sort of aggressive waitress with a coffee jug that you get refills. I love asking for vegetarian food and then getting like cursed. I just like the whole atmosphere of a diner. Proper diner. Proper like dive diner.
There's not one in Scarborough, is there?
No.
There's the Harbour Bar, but that's just sort of sweets and ice cream, isn't it?
Yeah. Ross Morgan, hello all. It's been a while since been online. Been cycling a lot and doing 200 plus miles. I've lost 3 stone.
Oh.
Well done, Ross.
Well done, Daz. We're here talking about chips.
Right. Adverts, and then we'll be back with
some photos.
Photos of our holidays. Bye.
Wow. Talk about sheer terror. Well, what did you think so far? Listen, this side is about to come to an end, but I want you to be sure and flip over to the other side, where the best of Hollywood beckons. I'm going to freshen up a little bit, so I'll see you on the other side. Honey, why don't we get some more wine, more hors d'oeuvres, more everything?
Okay.
Okay.
I use mine to heat up pizza. I heat up tomato pizzas. I heat up those frozen pizzas.
If you're using your microwave for the same old thing, take a look at Microwave Know-How. Each week, step-by-step pictures give you the know-how to get more from your microwave. In week 1, the basic techniques: shielding, turning, covering. How to cook perfect vegetables and give them that finishing touch. And special recipes like chocolate ice cream cake and wine-poached haddock. Get the know-how and soon you'll be...
Jamming, roasting, pasta making, lemon pudding, baking, caking.
All it takes is know-how from Microwave Know-How.
Dive into your Pickford's travel shop for last-minute bargains. No other travel agent can sell you a holiday cheaper. Pickford's Travel, the pick of the travel people.
This is Mum's new wallpaper. We said we'd help. She said our help was all she needed. So we got stuck in. Mum was really getting the hang of it when she said it was time we had a Milky Way. We think Milky Ways are magic. They're all milk chocolate on the outside and whipped up light and fluffy in the middle. She said she'd better be quick, because Dad'd be home for tea soon.
Milky Way, the sweet you can eat between meals without ruining your appetite.
Home Pride introduced new classic Chinese sauces.
Home Pride man fled. Please allow me.
Yes, but...
Observe, honorable viewers, delicious ingredients like pineapple, ginger, fine sherry, spices, hoisin, and soy sauces.
Ooh, soy sauce.
Prepared to traditional Chinese recipe to help you make inspired Chinese dishes. Okay, Fled?
No, I'm Bert.
Oh, so sorry. All Home Pride men look same to me. Ha ha.
Home Pride classic Chinese. They're a source of inspiration.
Why is it, O wise one, that you never shave?
The enlightened are often sensitive, Grasshopper, to the blades of the human world.
But have you not heard of Big Orange, Master?
Big Orange?
Oh, yes, Master. Same big value, same long-lasting braid, but angled for sensitive skin. Master?
Big Orange, the sensitive skin razor for the truly enlightened.
Available at reading chemists and supermarkets.
Nowadays, everyone's at it. Weightlifting, gymnastics, or just a bit of light exercise. But you've got to watch what you eat. So Ross have made jacket scallops. Slices of potato with the jackets kept on because of the fibre. You know, the fibre. Jacket scallops with that real baked potato taste.
Ross Jacket Scallops. Champion. With a capital R.
If your butter tastes much saltier than Galway Bay, then don't dismay, everything's okay. Spread a little creaminess the Lurpak way. The taste of Lurpak butter is the uppermost. Ask any decent host, it's the cream he'll boast. Spread a little creaminess upon your tongue.
Slingback with creamy taste.
Lucy, my beloved, seems to have over-oxygenated her aerobics class, so she's decided to have 20 minutes under the sun lamp browning. These days, everything has to be brown. Brown rice, brown bread. Well, I'm keeping up with the browns too. With these new wall sausages for the microwave. They're pre-cooked, so a couple of minutes in the micro, and they come out piping hot and perfectly brown. And they taste just like good old bangers. No mess, and no evidence that anything but celery hearts and nut cutlets were ever here. Now, that's what I call Nouvelle cuisine.
Walls. Food you can really fancy.
Hi, I'm back. And so are you. You know, I feel as though I know you. Well, at least we share some of the same tastes. Oh, I'm sorry about the cheese puffs. I ran out. But I still have quiche. This looks like a good one. Let's try it.
And we're back.
Oh, there were some good adverts there.
Now, Leslie Ann Lynch said something and then she retracted the message, so I can't say it, can I?
Well, I saw it.
Oh, no, she said it.
She's
repeated it.
We were just talking about
she
it,
says, I
weren't we?
still fancy Carl Howman.
What happened to him?
What happened to him? Now, I know that my friend from school started going out with his daughter, but I don't think that was the end of him. A slippery end.
I was going to mention his fridge.
What about it?
Have you ever seen it on TV when it's an advert and they show it like somebody's fridge and it's all like perfectly laid out?
What's ours like?
It's bright white and like everything's in a row. Ours is just chaos, isn't it?
You get annoyed with the fridge, don't you?
Oh, I do.
The bottom shelf of the fridge.
I hate that bottom shelf. It's where we put all our pickles and jars. And honestly, if I'm looking for anything, it's never at the front. It seems to know I'm coming, so it shuffles.
You know why it's not the front at the moment? Because you've shoved that big water filter jug there.
Well, everything you want's at the front. Everything I want's right at the back.
Do you remember them water filter jugs that the Evening Standard used to give away?
Excuse me, I paid for mine from Amazon.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember that. I did get that free, yes. But that was back in London.
They're London. Now, it isn't just us that are creative. Lots of you are creative as well. And as a special treat coming up this weekend, let's hand over to our sponsors.
This has to be goodbye to that.
Eldorado, isn't it just a dream?
This week, say adios.
Some say it was good, some say it was bad. But after a couple of glasses of sangria, you'll fall in love with it. All That Glitters, the Eldorado podcast. Starts Sunday, 6th of July.
So, the Eldorado podcast...
By the Welsh office.
By the Welsh office.
The Welsh boys.
Released on Sunday, first episode. So we're ever so excited and proud of the Welsh boys.
And it sounds great, boys. You sound great.
7 Network would like us to know, and I think this is why the podcast starts on Sunday, is that Eldorado started 33 years ago on Sunday.
God. And they just recently brought it back, didn't they, on UK TV?
Well, yeah, so if you want, all of the episodes are now on UK TV, so you can watch them all along with the Eldorado podcast.
There we go.
So I think the boys are doing, I think each episode is going to be an episode of Eldorado, I think. Is that what it's going to be, boys? Let us know in the comments what we're expecting. I'm expecting it to be very camp.
Of course.
And I'm expecting there to be many mentions of Dame Polly Perkins. So, yeah, the boys' podcast of Eldorado, All That Glitters, is released on Sunday, and it's on Spotify, and I presume it's on all the other places that you find your podcasts.
Well done, Welsh boys. That looks fantastic. And we shall definitely be listening in.
So, holidays.
Holiday. Celebrate.
We asked for your pictures, and we got your pictures, and I'm going to show them to Alan, and he's going to talk about them.
I don't want, on purpose, I don't see these, so I'd like to guess who sent them in. Dude, oh dear. Oh. Well, it's obviously one of those, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's the littlest.
The littlest one. So it's going to be somebody, our age, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
2 brothers.
Somebody comes to our bingo.
Oh, okay. BG Bear.
It is. It's BG Bear's Holiday Snaps. What is the main takeaway from this?
All the 3 coats.
Matching coats.
I like the fact that one has a collar, one has a hood, which I think might be inside the collar.
And the smallest has...
Hood back off the head.
What I'd also like to draw your attention to is big coat, hood up, gloves, and bare legs.
I also like that the... is it mittens? That the one with the hood up, can you see the hands? Are the hands tucked into the sleeve, or is it just black gloves?
Black gloves.
Oh, black gloves.
And but shorts. It's like proper holiday, English holiday, that, isn't it?
And grey socks, by the looks of it.
Can't remember where they are. Everyone wrote to me where you were.
Is
BG, where are you in the black and white picture? That's
Tower of London, is it?
I think BG Bear said it's their trip to London.
Is the church?
Oh yeah, Tower of London. That one, I think. And sandals, says Lily Law. So, next one.
Oh, somebody being dramatic.
This is in Cub Camp.
Okay. I'm going with Philippe.
No.
Oh.
I can tell.
Oh.
Just at our bingo, just got married.
BG Bear again?
It's BG Bear again. Look at those little eyes. You can tell, can't you?
Yes, I can now.
What do you think BG Bear's holding on that cub cap?
Is it a fag? Looks like a cigarette, but backwards. Is it a razor clam? Oh, has he got a little beach kit around his neck, like little?
No, I think just some homemade medallions.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a little magnifying glass. No, it's not, is it?
No, it's definitely a cub camp.
Yeah, because he's got a T-shirt, hasn't he, with the symbol.
BG Bear said, being the youngest, he then had all of those coats because he sort of got the hand-me-downs.
I wore them for 30 years.
Okay, so who is this?
Who? Well, that's Duty Free, isn't it?
Tell me about it. I don't remember Duty Free.
I never used to watch it, but I always remember it used to be on TV, and I never, because you're young, aren't you? You're not going to sit and watch Duty Free, are you? This is what your nana used to watch.
Yeah, but is it about swingers?
I think I've got a feeling. I know somebody might have watched this. I didn't, but I've got a feeling it was a bit like a comedy farce,
right? So
where perhaps Keith Barron was found with his underpants around his ankles.
Polly Pineapple, in 2 sentences, sum up the entirety of Duty Free for me. You have 2 sentences. We have here. That's hapless Keith Barron, isn't it? Not his wife.
No,
his wife.
Gwen Taylor, I think, was his wife.
Yeah.
Is that right? And the couple in the
Can
middle...
you explain Gwen Taylor's hair?
Oh, permy frizz.
Can you explain Gwen Taylor's outfit?
Oh, it's holiday outfit, isn't it? It's like, I need my arm, and my arms need to breathe.
When we used to go on holiday, lots of Greek women, lots of English women would have that sort of outfit, wouldn't they? Yeah. Ready.
We'd see them at the airport going in like sort of zip-up shell suits or zip-up leisure suits. And on the way back, they'd have the white coral necklaces on with a tan, little short sleeve blouses, a bit cocky.
This sort of blouse would be worn to a restaurant
in
wouldn't
the
it?
Evening.
And what would be on the back of the chair?
A cardigan,
just ready to pop over those shoulders.
Yeah, or a little cape.
Then in the middle we have
the sort of well-to-do couple. I think.
And I think hapless Keith Barron's having an affair with her.
Possibly.
I don't think they're having an affair.
No, I don't think they are. And then comedy antics with the waiter.
Bobbin Stuffer has said Duty Free was amazing, capital letters. You have to watch it. Gwen Taylor was fabulous in it. And I don't think this can be Polly Pineapple's 2-sentence sum up. Duty Free ran from 1984 to 1986, same writer as Rising Damp.
Only 2 years.
Couples on the same holiday, coincidentally, with hilarious consequences.
A bit like Benidorm.
Was it only like 2 series then?
I thought it went on for years, didn't it?
And is this like just comedy?
Yeah, it must be like Manuel.
Didn't he play like a Spanish waiter and everything?
He did, I think. Yeah, they looked it. Oh, definitely in adverts.
Okay, so Mad Aberfan says Keith was having an affair, or at least trying to, with the blonde, trying not to get caught.
Oh, that was it. That was it. And she was like snubbing him.
And Jason says it's Carlos the waiter. Anyway, let's have another holiday photo of our peoples. Let's go for this one.
Ooh.
Tell me, say what you see. Where are we?
Well, I think we're at Butlins, aren't we, or something?
Yeah.
And it's a fancy dress.
Yeah.
And I've got a feeling it's the mermaid who might be sent in. No?
Yeah, it's not a mermaid.
Oh, is it not a mermaid? Oh, a Hawaiian girl.
Yeah. But draw your attention, first of all, to how the redcoats are dressed. And what am I obsessed with?
The collars.
Them. Look at those. I don't think they're regulation. I think she's popped those on herself. Do you?
Because the man's shirt isn't really...
he's regulation.
He's early. This must be at 81, mustn't it? Early 80s?
So it's this Hawaiian girl that we're looking at.
I think Karen Avey.
No.
Just because the little chap is dressed as a Civil War
No.
soldier.
This is someone who loves dressing up.
From America?
No. It's
Sonia.
Butlins.
Sonia.
Sonia!
Do you know why I've just said? Do you know what I saw? Is the fringe.
That's our Sonia.
That's Sonia.
Nice outfit. She said made by her mum. She says what we can't see because it's in black and white is this was the time of the Jubilee.
All right.
And those are red, white, and blue because the thing around her neck because it was made from the old decorations from the. And I said to Sonia, why aren't you holding a number? Because obviously you're number 86. She says she is. But why would she hold a number in front of her to hide her costume? So it's in her hand there.
In her hand, yeah. The little chap put me off because he's dressed as an American soldier, and I thought, oh, it's somebody from America. But then when I saw the fringe, I thought, oh, that's like our Sonia. Because I was thinking about Sonia just now because she's shared the pictures from last year.
Oh yeah,
from our holiday bingo.
What's going on there, John?
That's like a clown, isn't it?
Yeah, but look at the face on it.
Oh, he's being bullied into doing it, isn't he? You see, this is when people had to make costumes.
What Neil Sandwell said.
Oh.
Recognise Sonia straight away. Right, well, let's go back to another. Let's go to this one.
Oh, can you zoom in a bit?
Yeah, so...
It's the hard one there, just little faces.
We've already seen this person.
The BG Bear?
Yeah, there he is.
Look at that dog.
BG Bear with the dog. BG Bear said, because they lived in the Lake District, most holidays were camping Lake District. What I like about this is the tents.
I've also realised it was BG Bear, because he's just mentioned that he had goulash and chips and by a campfire.
Look at those tents, aren't they ace?
I know, but look at them coats, doll.
Did you go on camping holidays ever in a tent?
No.
I think we did. Slightly obsessed with this one here.
The lollipop.
The cardigan.
The cardigan, yeah.
I'd wear that now,
That's
you
amazing,
know. In fact, I think I'd wear all of these outfits.
But look at the
now.
girl next to her. All them colours, look.
With the red flares.
Yeah, and the stripy top and the yellow sleeve.
BG Bear says he
Has
recognised...
BG got one of them coats on?
Sonia's eyes. I think this is BG here holding the dog, isn't it?
No, but has he got one of them coats on?
Just a polo neck. Not those coats, no. But I bet he's got one of the coats in the tent.
And the little chap with the parka.
Scylla said, look at those lovely old cars.
Oh, I know.
Right, we'll have one more BG Bear.
Oh, there he's a bit older.
So BG Bear
I can see the cheeky grin.
Then, when he was old enough, he did go away on holiday with friends. And they went to Rhyl in North Wales to Winky's holiday camp.
Ooh, winky, winky, woo.
And look, there he is, having a beer. And what am I obsessed with?
That crimped hair.
Crimped hair. But BG Bear's got a lovely head of curly hair, hasn't he?
He has. I loved his hair for our bingo the other Sunday. Loved it.
Right, let's head over to Austria.
Can you zoom in? Karen A.
No.
It's... Oh, Glenda.
It's Glenda.
It's Glenda, isn't it?
So Glenda, on her 50th birthday, went to Salzburg. What's she doing here?
She's doing the Sound of Music step dance.
Now you know the notes to sing. You can sing most anything. Glenda loves Sound of Music, so on her 50th, she went to Salzburg and she said it was the best holiday she's ever had.
Oh.
Sonia D would like everyone to know that she hasn't always had a fringe. Okay, let's go for this one.
That's Philippe.
That is Philippe. Where do you think Philippe is? The clue is in the picture.
Skegness.
No. Who has big metal fences?
Is it? Oh, Australia.
Yes.
He's in
Bloody Keth and Kim Land.
Down under.
So I don't know if this is Philippe's family from here or from Australia.
Is that his mum?
Is that your mum? She looks a bit bloody Aussie, doesn't she?
She's a bit Aussie, especially with the short hair and the.
And this little spunk looks Aussie, doesn't he?
He's all blonde, isn't he?
But doesn't Philippe look? Philippe's not changed. Look at him.
He hasn't, has he?
No, that's. I think Philippe was about 18. I think he said in that picture. Let's have another picture. Let's go for this one. Who's that bloody hunk?
I'm going to go with Andrew.
It's Jason. Jason, who's married to Jonathan. I think we married to Jonathan. The twins, the Eurovision twins.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Jason Guerin. And I think he's called Guerin. He said it was his first ever abroad holiday and he was 21. Is that you? You didn't go abroad till you were in your 20s, did you?
Yeah, 20, 21, 22. I must be worn outfit like that as well. A vest and a goatee beard.
He looks like a hunk though, doesn't he?
He does, hunk a bloody spunk.
Look at this little cheeky chain with a crucifix on it. I don't think he's religious. I think he's just wearing that for a gay show. Philippe says it's his mum and his little brother. And Polly Pineapple would like us to know that Duty Free ran for 3 series and an Xmas special.
Is that all? God, it seemed forever. It was always on. Is it the twins?
It's
Eurovision
the twins.
I call them the Eurovision twins.
It's little Jonathan and James. Look at them, aren't they cuties?
Oh, you can imagine that. They're your little your grandkids, and you have that picture on the sideboard.
Can you imagine being mates with them at school?
I've just realised
pegged up.
Two pegs. I was like, what's that floating in the sky?
You'd just call them the twins, wouldn't you?
Yeah, my little boys.
I'm going out with the twins, Mum.
I call them the Eurovision twins.
I'm going to the twins' house. Let's have a look at this one.
Oh, can we zoom in a bit? I don't know what I'm looking at.
You're looking at the little girl.
The little girl.
But
I'm looking at the big jug of beer.
The person next to the little girl might give you a clue as well. That is our Sarah Simpson.
Oh, the little girl, Sarah Simpson, with
the
checkered dress on.
Yeah, and I think so. Is that Elaine? Where's Elaine?
Elaine's there.
Is that Elaine in the dress?
That's Elaine, I think. Is that right? Elaine drinking?
There we are. That's Sarah and her family.
Paris. Is that Philippe again?
Yeah.
He's got such a cheeky little face, hasn't he?
Which one?
He's there. With his
tallest one in the white.
hoodie.
Yeah. Little French trip with the school.
He got about, didn't he? He's a youngster.
Yeah.
Australia. Paris. To zoom in again.
Clues are in the photo.
Do you know what's giving it away straight away? Is the police box. It's our baby pie, Katie.
It's Katie.
Oh, she's not changed, has she?
No.
Oh, look at her there. Wonder what that was. Was this Doctor Who
She
Museum?
did let me know. And it's like it's more recent than you'd think, isn't it?
Is it? Because she's so young, isn't she?
Yeah.
It wasn't Momy, was it? It can't be Momy.
No.
I'm going to go with Sarah again.
Sarah Simpson again. Let's have a look.
Ooh. Is that one of them little monkeys?
There's monkeys. There's 3 monkeys.
Is that Brighton?
No, it's Belgium.
Okay.
And I think it's this little chap.
This little.
And
cutie.
the eyes are a giveaway.
Oh.
Do you want a more recent
I might need a
picture?
clue, yes.
More recent picture?
Yep.
Da-da-da. Da.
Oh, it's got about Dad. Is it Get About Dad?
That's Get About Dad. So that is
his
Richard
son.
and Philippe.
And that's his son that he goes
and his
travelling
kids.
with. Oh.
And that's them in Orlando when they went to Disney all dressed up.
And Richard wore that for one of our shows,
Yeah.
didn't he?
And I don't think you can wear costumes like that to Disney nowadays.
Oh no, they're banned. That's why
I think they're banned.
They do block costumes now. They're block.
But yeah, so that I think
Oh.
is little Richard.
Oh.
Can you tell his little face
I can
now?
now, yeah.
And this one, you're not going to guess who these are.
Oh,
This
but
is Philippe's nan and granddad on the beach. Isn't it amazing?
I was talking to Mika today about this, where your pet, was it Mika? Where your nan and your granddad wore suits and ties on the beach, didn't they? And proper shoes. And Nana's wore cardigans in the heat. She got rollers in.
Yeah, and they wouldn't be old, would they, there?
No. And that obviously is she's got her rollers in because they're going out on the night, aren't they?
Yeah, Philippe, have a guess. How old was Nan and Grandad then? I would say they're in their 50s.
Yeah, 50s or 60s.
They're no old. I don't even think they're in their 60s there. I think they're most probably about my age.
I remember going to Bridlington when I was like 4, when there was a ladybird infestation. And everywhere I was walking on ladybirds, and my nana was holding my hand, and I didn't like it. I was crying. And she went, "Oh, shut up, just keep walking." And then they used to hire the deck chairs and just bake on the beach in their outfits. I think she even got tights on, hasn't she?
Isn't it amazing, though? Philippe, if I were you, I'd have that blown up big style and framed. I think it's such a good photo, and the colours I love on it.
And his little tattoos, look. He's got his little tattoos.
Yeah.
He's pulled his shirt sleeves up.
Get a bit of a tan. She's pulled her skirt up a bit to get them knees and the thighs.
She has. And she's got a little camera. Is that a camera?
I think so. A little camera. In it, Ace.
It's great,
I love
isn't
it.
it?
Let's go to this one.
Oh, that's Polly Pineapple.
Polly Pineapple's so
with
sort of like...
with his empty glass.
Yeah.
Get this filled up.
She's trying to be Butch there, isn't she?
I think she's having a diamond white. Is she having a blast away?
I think she's being Butch. I think she's being Butch there. Now, she says this is the days before she met the lovely Sean.
Oh, there they are.
And that photo is Polly Pineapple on her honeymoon.
Oh.
With Sean. Now, let's talk Polly Pineapple. What do you think I'm obsessed with here?
The pendant? Oh, the one in the person in the back?
No, Polly Pineapple's hairstyle.
Why? What's wrong with it?
It's very
Boy band.
Big Brother contestant in it.
Is it?
Yeah, don't you think?
Is that a waiter behind them?
I don't know. Who is that? Polly, who is this behind you? Is it part of the party? Is it someone just jumping in?
Is somebody photobombing you?
Also, of course, the
I said bombing.
The pendant. Where would that pendant have been purchased?
Top Man.
Top Man. And I think he's got a little sticker on. But yeah, Polly, we want to know more about this hair. It's very boy band. It's also could be quite lesbian as well, couldn't it?
A little bit lesbian, yeah.
We love Polly. There is another Polly Pineapple picture. Let me have a look. Which is here, a more recent holiday with Sean.
Ah, look at their little faces. Ah. Still fresh face.
Big love to you.
Have a lovely day tomorrow, dolls.
Right, let's have a look. I've got to work out which ones I've done.
Elizabeth just said granddads would tie a little knot, have a little hanky on their heads, well, wouldn't they? To stop their heads burning. Little knotted hanky on their head. Well, that's Jack and Vera. And Joan Collins popping to say hello.
What sort of holiday is that?
I've got... Is it that... Didn't they used to make, like, spin-off videos?
Yeah.
Where, like, Jack and Vera got on holiday. Like, perhaps Jane was on the same flight?
Viva Las Vegas, Coronation Street special.
Yeah.
I think it was never aired on telly. It was just on a VHS.
I watched it on the VHS.
But, yeah, so even the soaps go on holiday.
Yeah.
I don't know why Joan is in it. Is she playing Joan?
appearance? I would imagine so.
So she just meets someone. Do they win like a holiday or something?
I think so. I don't remember it very well. There was one where they go on a ferry as well, on a cruise.
I have a feeling that Raquel is in it as well.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And she might be over there already.
Well, this,
Maybe
I think...
Curly?
This is when Vera's less permy. Do you know what I mean? She might be actually landlady of the Rovers by now.
Does she soften the perm when she becomes
it gets
landlady?
softened, yeah.
Polly Pineapple, okay, the hair, it was 2008. I still had more of it. The guy behind was one of the guests in the same accommodation we were in. The whole group adopted us for the week. He was from New York, but was obsessed with I'm a Lady from Little Britain. Oh.
When we went to America, it was like, oh, I love your hyacinth bouquet.
Let's have a look at these photos. Here we go.
Oh, now then. Who am I looking at? The one with the brown hair?
You're looking at the blonde.
The blonde one. Ooh.
But you're also noting that they are in matching colours.
They are, so it's sisters, is it?
No.
Cousins?
No.
Just
the
friends?
last time you saw the dark-haired lady, she was dressed as Aunt Sally.
Oh, is this Mika Magic?
That's Mika Magic.
And Vicky?
And Vicky.
See, I remembered Vicky's name. Oh.
Look at that fold down the middle.
Is it East Park?
It's
Mika Magic again.
Yeah, so then this is
brother.
I presume that's Mika's brother.
I've got to remember them coats.
This is in Newquay.
Oh, yeah.
Look at Mika Magic.
She had style back then as well, didn't she?
Mika Magic reminds me a little bit of, you know, when Princess Diana was in that sort of gym phase when she was going out with Will Carling.
Yeah.
I think Mika's enjoying styling herself based on
and
that.
My brother's
that
got one of them lovely coats that were really roomy. Do you remember?
Yeah, Raiders.
And they had like a little
baseball
pocket. I don't know what they were called.
Mika's in a little baseball jacket as well.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. We've got more photos coming up. Let's see. Let's do this one.
Is that you?
No.
Okay. I'm loving the outfit. And the hat.
Are you loving the pose?
I'm loving the pose.
It's someone who's not here tonight.
And do you know what it is? It's the hair's It's Miss Gladhill.
It's Shari Gladhill, aka Bubbles.
It is. I've just realised.
So Shari did send some pics in. She said I can show them. So that is Shari. She said that's the only time we'll ever see her in a bikini. That is Shari in Newquay.
Wedding?
No, I think that's just her 80s outfit.
I love the hat. Look at that.
Little socks, shoes, little cross. And then...
Oh, she's a little baby.
Little baby Shari.
Little Tansad.
With Shari's brothers and mum.
Oh.
And then baby Shari again.
A caravan. Oh. They with their little guns.
Baby Shari and her little brothers guarding her.
Playing a little scent. Oh, look
at their little wellies.
Zoom in on Shari.
That's as zoomed in as I can get.
Oh, look at her. I bet they looked after her, didn't they? You can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell they looked after the little sister. Like me and my brother now, a little sister.
Let's go for this one.
Is it a boy?
Yeah. I'll zoom in on the face because I know who it is because I've got them all, but... We had breakfast with him only the other week.
Is that Neil Sandwell?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see him there, but I can see the cheekiness.
Let's have a look at...
I like the fact that he's in a cardigan on the beach. That's her again, isn't it?
There is more new... Let me have a look. I think... Philip Tiago says they were... Nana and Grando were in their 50s.
Really?
And he said if you look closer, you can see a hole in Nana's tights. Yeah, look how... Neil Sandwell...
She knows how to hold herself in a photo, doesn't
You,
she?
this is the campest thing I've ever seen. The pose, the white shorts, the little hand there. There's a slight little bevel. The one dainty hand holding the little sign.
Yeah.
I'd like to know more of what's on that signpost.
It looks like a logo of some sort, doesn't it? It's definitely a holiday, isn't it?
But look how fey Neil looks.
And he's got a tan. He's put the white shorts on to show off the tan.
Talking of like Princess Diana. So then we have...
Oh, it's Lady V, Neil and Little Lord Henry.
Little Lord Henry on holiday.
Oh.
But I said about Lady V, how come Lady V looks younger now than she did when she was younger? I think she's aging backwards.
No, I think it's the fashion back then.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think ladies back then just wore more mumsy outfits.
Do you know what Lady V looks like there?
Anne Diamond?
A little bit, but also like she could be like an expert on like changing rooms.
Yeah.
Or like Larry Turner, that sort of presenter.
Yeah. We're looking at the baby.
We're looking at the baby.
Ooh. Is it Neil again?
No, we've just seen her.
Sonia?
No.
We've just seen. What do you mean?
We've just seen her on the last photo. Ages backwards.
Oh, Lady V. Little Lady V with her dad.
Little Lady V with her dad.
Oh.
And then Neil said he sent one of Victoria Wood as well in.
Oh.
That's Victoria Wood.
Oh.
It's not, it's Lady V.
Oh, is it?
Doesn't she look like Victoria
doesn't
Wood?
She? Oh my God. Doesn't she look like Victoria Wood?
Yeah. Wow. There we go. Another one.
Oh.
I can see. Comes to nearly all of our things.
Lily Law.
Yeah.
I can see it now.
Lily Law on the Broads.
That old
on
broad.
a boat.
That old broad.
And then.
Oh, is that Little Henry?
Little Lord Henry.
Oh.
Near Dish.
Isn't he?
In Orlando. Right, which leaves us with... We've got a couple more.
EastEnders on holiday.
Do you remember when soaps actually did go on holiday?
Yeah, it was a big thing.
And it would like be the whole week.
It'd be the
whole week of
episode.
episodes.
Yeah.
So here we've got Roberta Taylor and Darcy
Terry.
DeFarcy, Terry.
Yeah.
Frank and Peggy were married, and Pat and Roy.
Yeah.
But I think, didn't Pat and Frank get back together on this holiday?
Yeah, they did.
Or have a little bit of a nookie?
Yeah.
But look at them all enjoying themselves.
Oh.
And then I've also got...
I know that is.
This glamour puss.
It was actually sent to me, this one.
Look how glamorous. I mean, she is glamorous anyway, but what a glamour puss. That's our Coral Daft.
It is, isn't it?
Shade of lipstick.
Ooh, geranium.
And liner just under the waterline.
And I like the little sort of face paint thing.
Yeah.
I think it was South Africa.
South Africa. There we are. You can tell that's more coral.
She looks like a holiday rep there, doesn't she?
She does look like a holiday
in a lemon
rep.
blouse.
I think she'd be really nice to you at the welcome meeting, but then if you saw her out and about, no, Mikey.
Leave her alone.
Yeah, you'd leave her alone. She'd sort of be sat at the bar,
Yeah.
chatting up to a Greek boyfriend,
Yeah.
and not interested in you when you come and talk about.
And that's the picture
your
you
taps.
That'd be on a notice board outside your hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when they all went, the Corrie girls.
Look at the state of Indestructibles ensemble.
I'm getting confused. Who's that? Is that Hilda?
Hilda's sat in the middle there.
Because at first I thought that was Rita, but now Rita's next to Mavis in their little swimming hats.
Hilda's got a cig on.
Uh,
But look at Emily Bishop's outfit. It's like optical illusions.
I know.
I don't know where to look. I'm being...
If we went on holiday now, I'd be a better driver.
If we went on holiday now, I'd like to imagine that I'd be
Mavis.
Rita, but I'd be Mavis.
You would be. You'd have your towel over your shoulders.
Doesn't Mavis cop off with Norris in this?
I think she cops off with a waiter.
Yeah, but it's Norris, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
It's played by...
Oh, but it's not Norris.
Malcolm Hebden, yeah. And Annie Walker's on the holiday as well, and Bet.
Yeah.
Right. One more.
Benidorm.
So I've never watched Benidorm.
I like the first lot of Benidorm. It gets a little bit silly.
So
towards the
this
end.
is like got Hannah Waddingham in it, yeah?
Yeah.
So is she...
She's with a little man from Grange Hill.
Are they in it all the time?
No.
They're in it all the time, yeah? The Steve Pemberton?
No.
Okay.
The couples come and go.
Okay.
They try and
Janine Devotsky.
Yeah, she's in it. Unfortunately,
Mr. Kenny.
Mr. Kenneth dies.
And over this side,
we got the hairdresser and Sherry Hewson.
and the little hairdresser
Yeah.
then became like a proper serious actor, didn't he?
yeah,
He does like
yeah.
really good stuff now.
He's really funny. He's really funny.
The one with his top unbuttoned.
He's the barman.
And is he married to the fellow who writes it in real life?
No.
Is he called Matteo?
No, he's not homosexual, is he?
Is he called Matteo?
No, his character's called Matteo.
I think he might be married to Darren.
No.
And they've split up, so the new series is in jeopardy. Am I wrong there? Who wrote Benidorm?
Darren Litton.
Who's he married to? Let me know. Let me know in the comments.
I thought they got this guy. I thought this actor was.
Is she in it throughout?
Who? The grandma.
Yeah.
No, but she's in a lot. She's with the sort of the family. Johnny Vegas is in it. He's not in this photo.
Let's have a look. Andrew says I didn't put his photo on. Let me see, Andrew. It might be here. I thought I'd got them all.
You missed someone out.
I've missed Andrew out.
Hello, Timmy Dolls. He said yes, he's gay. And he was going out with Darren Litton.
I think they split up.
Well, things you'll really learn. Because didn't they used to run a bar together in Benidorm? And they called it the Benidorm Bar.
Yeah, Matteo's bar.
Have you lost it?
I think I've lost it. I'll find it as we go on. Let me have a look if I can find it now. I might not be able to find it, Andrew. It was Andrew wasn't gothy. How did you send it, Andrew? Let me know how you sent it and I'll find it. In the meantime,
yeah, you should watch Benidorm because I think you'd like it.
Here.
Oh no, that's you.
That's little Jamie.
Buried in what's that called?
Buried in shale.
Shale.
Probably on the Dorset coast, the Jurassic coast. Yeah, I used to love them. Holidays. So most of my holidays were spent
camping.
Yeah,
camping it up. Camping
it up.
Is that Ewan?
That's Ewan and Ross, and that's our camper van.
And who's in that little orange tent? You?
No, that would have been Ross. I think I was. If I remember it rightly, I think Ewan would have been in that at the top.
Yeah.
Mum and Dad would have been on a bed here, and I think I was on a bed here across the front seats.
Yeah,
but I might be wrong.
You're only a little. And I love the little camping chairs and the table out. Is that a big bottle of water?
Not sure.
Underneath, go down. There.
Oh yeah, yeah. So if we didn't go out in the camper van, then we went.
Oh, in a static.
Caravanning and statics.
Oh, look at that.
So there we are.
Look at you and looking a bit grumpy.
So this is the caravan that we went to.
Doggy.
That's Ruffy.
Oh, is that Ruffy?
That's my dog, yeah.
Ruffy went too.
Yeah. So this is the caravan site we went to, and this is the one where me and Ross then went into a concrete pipe.
You got stuck
and I escaped, but Ross got kind of wedged into it and couldn't move.
Oh my God.
And he'd like contorted himself in this concrete pipe under... We weren't underground, I don't think.
Ooh.
But the whole campsite had to kind of...
Did you get firemen out?
Get firemen out to get him out. And they were going to have to like use like drills to break it and stuff.
Oh
and
my God.
Of course, because his body was right against the concrete.
Does he have like a fear of tight spaces now?
Don't think so. We were all a bit daredevil. So the holidays were, because we were one of 3 boys, they all involved kind of like scary things.
Yeah.
We used to have to go and like
dares and stuff.
Yeah.
Like
but things like that. Going across like rope bridges.
Oh my God. Look at you there.
Ross would love it. Ross would go off. Look at him. All
the hairstyle you've got there, move along. That's what you want now, don't you? In a wig like that, don't you?
Look how terrified I am.
Oh no.
This is the holiday where pretty much for the whole holiday I was mistaken for a girl.
Oh.
By everyone.
That hair.
And I got quite upset about it because the boys were laughing about it.
You got a little smock top on.
Also, look, I'm dressed quite girly, aren't I?
Yeah.
A bit Tom girl.
You look a bit scared. Oh.
And then when we weren't doing that, oh look, this one as well.
Ah, look at your little boat.
That'll be on the Jurassic Coast.
Look
as
at your
well.
boat on the string.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't changed a bit, have you?
I'd love a little boat on a string now.
You stand like that in the bath, don't you? little boat on a string.
Let's have a look at the last one. Then when we got older, we used to go away with like the family.
Yeah.
We'd often get like when we were younger. So these holidays, we did the caravan holidays and the camping. Then we started hiring like cottages, and we'd proper swallows and Amazons. We had a little boat, and we'd go down and find a river and take the boat out on the river and stuff. And then we started going over to France with family, and we'd hire gîtes.
Oh, gîte.
And there we
What's
are.
a gîte?
It's like a bit of like a farmhouse.
Oh, okay.
And so that's
So
kind of
you
the
and
family.
your cousins.
Yeah. So that's my cousin Helen.
Yeah.
That's me. And that's Lucy.
Oh.
AKA Linda LaHughes, who I don't think's in tonight, but this was especially for her. And there's her mum. That's Lucy's mum, Auntie Eileen. And that's my mum there.
Waving.
There's my dad.
Oh, shall I watch on catch up?
But yeah, I don't know what we would like. Why we were on a beach at night.
Oh, exciting!
There must have been some sort of like festival or something going on. Yeah. They were my holidays.
Oh.
Let's have a look at Alan's holidays.
Ah, there's me. I'm in the stripy top with my bucket and spade. Now, my family, we didn't really have many holidays, and you know we were poor, but we had dogs. We always had dogs, and one year my mum bit the bullet and thought we'll go away for a week in a caravan. So she sort of knew a woman who knew a woman who knew a woman who had a caravan in Withernsea. So it was only 60 miles away from home.
60?
Yeah, it's not even that, I don't think.
I wouldn't think it's that far.
So we went and we turned up at this campsite, and there's this tatty old caravan.
Like the one I was in?
No, God no.
Like a
tiny one.
A little bubble one.
Yeah, one like George and Mildred had. And we walked in and we smelled gas. And we thought, well, we can't stay because we'd all blow up, we'd all die. So I thought, well, our week's holiday was in jeopardy.
Oh.
Luckily, the man next door in a much more posher caravan was a gas fitter. And he came and repaired the fault. So otherwise, we wouldn't have had a week away. And then while we were away, my nana was looking after our dogs who wouldn't settle. They were just causing so much grief. So she kept ringing up saying, oh, we can't look after these dogs. They're going crazy. So we never went away again.
Oh, dolls.
Because we always had animals. So it was just so we just do day trips after that. We didn't have long holidays. But this would have been a day.
Were you dead excited to go to the caravan?
Yeah, it was lovely. And my sister had just been born, I think. But this is here. I must be like 2 or 3 here. With our bucket and spade and our little polo tops.
Right, I'm going to just bring this up to the camera.
Oh.
Bit
blurry.
That's our Andrew. You can't really see it.
Oh.
That's our Andrew Jones.
Oh, I can't see it, darling. It's too blurry.
You can see it on here. Still blurry on here, isn't it?
Yeah. Is he the one in the white?
He's on the white, yeah, and that's his dad.
Oh.
And they're in the VW caravan and he's wearing a Smith's Meat is Murder t-shirt.
Oh, is he?
But yeah.
You can see a bit. Oh, sorry, dolls.
Sorry, darling.
We'll show it next week.
It would have got lost in the moving it from there to here. Back to
life.
But then this is the same holiday, isn't it?
Yes, got the same top on. There's me mum.
Ah. So you had you had a day on the beach.
Yeah.
Your little feet.
My feet look like that now, don't they?
They do. Yeah. Michael doesn't look any different.
He's got little rabbit teeth. Look.
Who's that?
Don't know. Just another child. What if it's Mika Magic? Oh no, she's a lot younger than me, isn't she?
Yeah.
That's mostly Withernsea, I would imagine. We didn't go. Oh, this was. We went away with my auntie for a day, and I'm the one in the middle with my little black knickers on. There I am. And that's Paul on my... That's Paul. My brother's... So that's Stephen, who's passed away.
The tallest one.
Yeah. And that's my brother there with a sort of brown hair.
Brown pants on.
Yeah, this way, yeah.
Yep, and then...
That's my cousin Sandra, and there's my sister, Tarsi.
She looks the same as that now, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Look at you.
I know.
You look petrified of the waves.
I know. This must be the day I nearly died. Do you remember I fell in a...
Oh, really?
I nearly fell in a hole.
Oh, is that your uncle's family?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I wasn't a big fan of the sea and waves. And I couldn't swim.
Oh.
Tarsi looks shit scared, doesn't she?
Coral says about this, what a stunning photo, Alan.
Oh.
You and your mum. I think it's about that photo.
She looks like Divinity then, doesn't she?
And then...
I do look like Mum when I'm dragged up.
You didn't go on holidays as a kid, but you did go on holidays as an adult.
Oh, look, my Auntie Elsie. No, it's me. We went on holiday always with a pair of glasses and some teeth, didn't we?
Yeah, Alan would always pack funny things in his bag.
And,
so you got an actual wig there as well.
Yeah.
Wig, glasses and teeths.
And I still have those teeth. I wear them as that woman who was Peggy's the dog breeder.
Well, where's all the yellow flowers from?
Well, that hat was on the... It was in Spain, wasn't it?
Was the hat not ours?
No. It was a lady's hat, and I borrowed some flowers from that vase.
Was it like decoration, the hat?
And I put a tablecloth around my guts.
But I'd sort of come out with drinks of an evening and
I'd be dressed up, wouldn't
I'd
I?
find this lady out on the balcony.
Saying, hola, senor.
And you'd often take it out in your bag, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And so you could pop it on it.
Pop it on in a taverna.
To hold up his little fish thing.
I'm so daft.
And I think we've looked at all the photos that I was sent in. Apart from Andrew's. I'm sorry, Andrew, to miss you out.
We'll pop on next week. I think Timmy's livid with you.
Timmy, send it to me again.
You meant to show me the advert.
Yeah, I don't know which advert it is. Not to use it as an excuse, but these last couple of weeks have been so kind of crazy with Peggy not being well. So send it again. I'll get it onto the computer and we'll play it for you. Yeah. Lee J says, Alan, it looks like a Mrs. Mills album cover.
It does, doesn't it? But no piano.
Wow, time has flown because it's nearly 9:30. So we should get going.
We should.
Lee J's retracted the Mrs. Mills message, but I've said it already. Let's have a look. Any messages we've missed? I've missed lots of messages because we've been looking at those photos.
So I'm sure some of you are off on holiday this year, aren't you? Somewhere nice.
So thank you for sending in your pictures. We'll be back next week, won't we?
Yeah, we'll be back next week with bells on.
I think I'm here for ages now.
You are, aren't you?
Yeah,
yeah, till August.
I'm away most of August.
Tell them where you're going in August.
Kuala Lumpur and Perth in Australia. Wow. So if anyone's from Australia who lives on the bloody west coast.
You say that, but it'll take hours and hours to get
you. No, Perth's like the only place on the west coast,
Where's
I think.
Captain Brad?
The east coast.
Oh, too far.
Too far. But if anyone is on the west coast in Perth and
are you near bloody Whoop Whoop?
Meet me for... No, Whoop Whoop means the middle of nowhere.
Are you near Woolloomooroo?
I'm near the Bungle Bungles and the Blue Mountains. All right, loves. Timmy Alexis has said it's missing now. Oh, Brian Earl Keynes just popped in, said, I remember your brother showing me some of your holiday
Hello,
clips.
Brian Dolls. How are you? Brian from All.
Timmy Alexis is on Talk TV at 10:45 tonight. He's not a Reform member. But he says you can watch it live on YouTube, and she's talking about open air theatre shows.
I was watching his clip today with Sue Pollard.
Oh,
when they watched the Redcoats getting auditioned.
Oh yeah. Timmy, we love you. Send the video in again, and I will show it. Love to everyone. Have we got anything else to say?
No, that we love you. Hope you have a lovely week. What's the weather? Weather's going to improve again now, isn't it?
I think it's going hot again.
We had rain last night, didn't we?
Yeah, rain was nice.
Which was nice. It sort of cleared the bloody... Your nanny said, we need it to clear the bloody air.
Philippe Tiago saying, if I go to Perth, I've got to visit the island with the quokkas. I already said I want to see the quokkas.
Yeah.
But I know you have to get a ferry to the island, and I've got such limited time. It might take like a whole day.
You might watch Jane McDonald, see where she went.
Well, I'm going to go to the wildlife park to see the kangaroos and the koala, I think. It's my birthday. I'll be there for my birthday.
You won't be for your birthday, will you?
No, I'll be in Perth, Australia. I wish you could come with me.
Oh,
it's too far.
I've got a little girl to look after.
Peggy to look after. All right, loves.
All right, darlings. Have a great week.
Watch Welcome to Whoop Whoop on Amazon Prime. Let us know what you think. Make the fruit sauceando and let us know what you think.
It's lovely.
Honestly, it's actually really nice.
We've got another 2 in the fridge, didn't we?
Yeah, because we made a whole load.
Yeah. She swallowed an
an
umbrella
umbrella.
earlier. Anyway, darlings, have a lovely week. Enjoy July. It's July already. And we'll see you next week. Lots of love.
All right, loves. Bye.
It's a nice earth.
Surprise, surprise, it's still here.
Well, hello again. It's been a lovely party. A little long, but lovely. Look, I hope you enjoyed yourself. It's been fun. But you know what? I could really use a little more sleep time. Cindy, Jeffrey, why don't you watch your favorite cartoon disc for a little while? Well, I'm going back to sleep. Goodbye, everybody. Now it's your turn to have a party.
Has to be goodbye to that.
Eldorado, isn't it just a dream?
This week, say adios.
Some say it was good, some say it was bad. But after a couple of glasses of sangria, you'll fall in love with it. All That Glitters, the Eldorado podcast. Starts Sunday, 6th of July.